What's up, y'all? March Madness here, or Madness by March. I've been away for a while, and there's a reason for that. One of those reasons. One of those reasons is that I'm 24 now. I recently turned 24. I had a birthday recently, and it's weird. I am a bit confused about the direction my life has been going. And it's not me saying that I'm going to quit being a content creator or doing all the things I like doing. No, it's just I'm a bit confused about where my life is going, about the direction my life is going. And with everything changing in the world right now, it's like I kind of lose myself a little bit. And I've been doing that for a while off screen. And like I've always said, when you lose yourself, when you lose someone, you lose yourself, you got to go refine yourself all over again. It's like you go back and revisit everything that made you who you are. And I've said that multiple times on this channel in like basically every video. So, and you guys have been a part of that, you know? So like when I watched K-pop videos, that was me refining myself. I even made a video where I was reacting to the old ones that got me into K-pop. So yeah, I remember I react to new K-pop videos. So that's part of me revisiting everything that made me who I was. And old video games that I've started playing. And those will be released here on this channel soon. So yes, I've been playing old video games because that also made me who I was. Like going back to the games that made me who I was when I was younger, about like basically anything that made me happy when I was younger, I'm going back to that. And when I've also realized that when I do that, there's also new ways to enjoy life, new ways to find yourself, new ways to make you happy, with new ways to relieve stress, anxiety, and depression. So the reason why I'm confused about the direction my life is going is because there's a lot of things in the air of everything I want to do, and a lot of things that I have to do, and it gets mentally draining. It mentally drains me. And when that happens, I usually freak out. I usually sometimes run away, but I'm doing less of that now. But every time that happens, I tend to run away. And I hate doing that. And I know you guys might think, "Oh, well, why do you do that?" It's because I really go. To be honest, I don't even have an answer. But we are working on that. And now another thing that I've also realized that I'm 24, now that I'm 24, I got to eat better. You know, when I was 20 years old, I was going through a breakup. I was eating nothing but fast food. I was the worst shape I've ever been in my life. And recently I've been taking better care of myself for the past 2-3 years. I've always been going to the gym, but my diet wasn't there. And then for this past year, I've been eating better. I've been eating better, tracking my macros, cutting back on sugar, and I'm starting to see changes in myself. I see it in my face, the rest of my body. Another thing is when you eat better and you take better care of yourself, you tend to look more youthful, or you look more polished. And another thing that I realize now that I'm 24 is I really got to put all my energy into my goals, because I can't put my energy into dating right now, if we're being honest, because I've been putting a lot of energy into that and I've gotten nothing in return. And it always ended the same way, with them finding another partner. They already had a partner that they didn't tell me about, or them saying, "Let's just be friends." And my response is always, "No, thank you. I'm good." So I realized that I can't necessarily put energy into dating anymore, or as of right now, because I have my own life to worry about. And I feel like every time I move things around for another person to make time for them, they don't do the same in return. And it's basically just, everybody has their own problems. Everybody has their own life. I understand that. But when you really like someone, you tend to move things around just to see them. So another thing now that I'm 24 is I can't put so much energy, or any energy, into dating as of right now. And another thing now that I realize that I'm 24 is, while we're on the topic of making excuses, I can't make excuses anymore. Anything I want to do in life now, I can't make an excuse. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, I don't know if I can afford that. Oh, but I need the money to do it. I need the money to do it. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh, but no one wants me to do it. No. I have to find ways to make everything work now. Because I've never talked about this on this channel. I have dreams of being an actor. I have dreams of being a musician, a touring musician. I would love to see my name in lights. I would love to be on headlining tours. I would love to be opening for some of your guys' favorite bands or singers and whatnot. I have goals of that. And when it comes to stuff like this in the entertainment business, it's not about what you know, it's who you know. And I'm working as hard as I can to find the right connections, and I'm working as hard as to get the best content, the best version of myself in any direction I choose to go, or all the directions I choose to go, because I'm not limiting myself to just one thing. Another thing that I want to say for anybody else who's turning 24 or any age in your life right now, or if you're feeling down at the current moment, one thing I've wrote some things down. I have them memorized or anything. Another thing that I want to talk about, for anybody else who's turning 24 or just turning or anybody's birthday that's coming up, if you feel like you're in a bad place, mentally, or even the world sucks right now, just know that things do get better. And even J. Cole said hard times don't last, and you will find a way out, because you're gonna get to a point where like you get tired of complaining all the time, to the point where you're gonna go, okay, I want to do something about it. Sometimes you're gonna be forced to do something about it. Sometimes your mind's gonna force you to do something about it. And when you do that, you'll realize, wow, I can get through anything. So thank you guys for tuning in. Yes, I know I'm 24. I'm not 84. I'm not 74. I know I'm 24. I know I'm still young, but it's for this whole video has just been me talking about the direction, how I'm confused about the direction my life is going, what's been going on around me, and how am I gonna deal with it. But for anybody else out there who's turning 24, just know that things get better, and the only way you're going to see change in your life is if you do it. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know how you guys feel, and let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for tuning in.